This is how you become unshakable. This is how you become unmovable. This is how you become unstoppable, unwittable, okay? I just want you to do this. This one technique will take everything off the pedestal and it will put you on the pedestal. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Taj and I'm back today with some more free tea. So, lately, I've been thinking a lot about detachment, and not just thinking about it, like actually being detached. So if you haven't heard of the saying, detached or attached to nothing, connected to everything. If you haven't heard that, I'm going to put up something here or here on the screen. It's just a meme or something that I saw on Instagram, but it basically is saying that attachment is like holding on to something, but connection is knowing that whether you have it in your possession or not, there's still an internal connection to people, things, objects, whatever the case may be. So as I've been going through and processing this state of detachment, I recently saw Anila Sita, shout out to you, boo. I saw her do a video, and on the screen it said, accept the fact that you will never get it and it will come to you. That was very interesting to me because I've actually been in this space before. Now, she nor I am saying that we want you to be in this constant state of acceptance that you're never going to get it. But just take a moment, maybe like a 30-minute meditation, and just accept that all of the things that you want, accept that you will never get it. Play with the idea that, you know what? If this never happens, then what? And 9 times out of 10, you're going to get to this conclusion like, you know what? If I never get 100K subscribers, if I never get 50,000 views or 100,000 views, if I never get the SP that I want, if I never reach my desired body, if I never have $1 million in my bank account, then what? Then what? And this, I don't want to say technique, but this concept of detachment and accepting the fact that the possibility that you will never get it is so empowering, and it's so freeing, so empowering. So empowering. I can't even begin to tell you guys the amount of freedom that has come with accepting the fact that, what if I never get all of these things? What if it never happens? For me, it's like, at the end of the day, I might have a moment of sadness. I might have, certain feelings that may come up if I never get these things. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I'm still going to choose to be happy. I'm still going to choose to live my life. I'm still going to be me. And I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. If I'm down to the very bare minimum of everything that I want, and I'm only down to this little bit of nothing, like, I'm still okay. And there's so much power in that, for me at least. And so I want to share it with you guys. So when I seen Anila Sita do this video, I was like, oh my gosh, like, we're on the same wavelength, the same frequency, because this is so true. Now, this is also a paradox. So I want you guys to hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Just hear me out. So I have my notes here. So I wrote down, accept that you will never get it and it will come. Detach. Detach means to disengage, remove it. Meaning detach from the outcome. Detach from how it's going to happen. Just detach from it happening altogether and just simply live your life. But keep listening, okay? The second thing I wrote down is trust. In this process of conscious manifestation, trust is very, very, very important, okay? Once you understand, and I'm going to go off the fact that everyone that's watching this, you already understand how the manifestation process works. You know that it is simply just your thoughts, feelings, and actions and dominant beliefs and thoughts that manifest, that are going to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious is saying, to your reticular activating system, this is what I want to experience. So with that understanding, we all know that it is us. It is us. We are the ones who are creating and manifesting the things that we want. We are co-creating our reality with God, with the universe. However you want to look at it, we are co-creating that. So what we say is what goes. So what you're telling yourself is what will manifest, right? So, but there's a level of trust that is needed in that. Trust of self, trust in the universe, trust in God, and trust that, and knowing that it's not random. It's your subconscious mind don't randomly pick and choose what it wants to show you. It is showing you exactly what you are telling it you want to see. So therefore you have to have a level of trust and knowing and understanding that you are the one that is creating your reality. Okay, so with that being said, I want to move on to some things that I wrote down, which goes back to accepting the fact that if I will never get it. I wrote down, if I never get 100K subscribers, if I never get married, if I never have children, if I never ... it's not the end of my world. My world it's not over. It's not the end. I'm still going to live. I'm still going to be successful, because success, you define as success. And also, these things that we are wanting to manifest do not define us. They do not define us. And the reason we are wanting to manifest certain things is because of how we think these things will make us feel. So, if I never get 100,000 subscribers, if I never get married, if I never have children, that doesn't take away from me still being able to experience what 100K subscribers feels like, what being married feels like, what having children feels like. I can still access those feelings. So I'm not attached to those things, but I'm still connected to these things internally and through my imagination, because we all know that we have to go there in our mind first in order for it to manifest in physical form. So I can go in my mind to a place where I already have 100,000 subscribers. I can go to a place in my mind where I'm already married, where I already have children, and I can feel now in this present moment, in this 3D reality, what it feels like to have all of these things. So I'm connected to it, but I'm not attached to it. I'm connected to it, but I'm not attached to it. Let's keep moving. I wrote down that I'm still successful because, again, like I said, you define success. You define what happiness feels and means. You are still confident. You are still satisfied. You are still fulfilled, again, because you know that you are connected to it, but you are not attached to it. Connection, you are always connected to something. I can be attached to this sheet of paper, and this sheet of paper can be snatched out of my hands right now, and then, oh, what's going to happen? But if you know that you're always connected to something, you never lose it. It's always yours. You're always connected. You always have access to everything that you want through your connection, through your imagination, through your feeling. Okay? So let's keep going. Okay, y'all, I had to move because my phone was overheating, so I had to get in some shade. So if the lighting and everything is different, then that's why. But okay, so I also wrote down, in accepting that I would never have XYZ, I have accepted myself. So when I accepted, also I want to go back to me and my manifesting clear skin. When I manifested clear skin, at a point I had to accept that the fact that I could possibly never have clear skin. So, and I know this is probably sounding like, what the heck are you talking about? But I promise you, hear me out, because this is all a paradox. Accepting that it may never be true and detaching from it, but still knowing that you are creating your reality and bringing those two things together, and those two things can simultaneously be true. There's so much power in it. So anyway, I had to get to this. I got to a point where I had to accept, what if I just asked myself, and I was not in a state of accepting that it's not going to happen. There's a big difference. Okay. I just spent a moment saying to myself, what if I never get clear skin? What if? Am I going to stay in the house for the rest of my life? Am I gonna run into the grocery store at the wee or morning hours just to duck and dodge from people? Am I never gonna get on camera again and do videos? Am I never gonna feel confident ever again? Heck no, I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life feeling all these low vibrational emotions that came with me having really bad skin at that time. So that was so empowering for me, because it's like, if this never clears up, I'm still confident. I'm still happy. I still think I'm beautiful. I'm still going to go out in public and be me. I'm still going to be me. So it brought about this level of self-acceptance, which aligns to self-concept and confidence and feeling good in yourself and knowing that you are worthy, that you are valuable, that you are deserving, regardless of your 3D circumstances. Regardless of your 3D circumstances, you are still worthy. You are still deserving. You are still valuable. So when you accept the fact that, when you accept yourself in spite of the possibility of never having all the things that you desire, it actually re-empowers you to start to really live in your authentic truth. And when you start to live in your authentic truth, when you start to live in this constant state of gratitude, when you live in the state of being detached but knowing that you are connected to everything, you release everything. It's like this blanket of freedom comes over you. You are free. This blanket of relief comes over you, because now you can move forward and know and trust in yourself. You can trust in God, in the universe, that everything that you want is already yours. You have access to it because you are connected to everything and everyone. But at the same time, you are detached from everything and everyone. Detachment and connection are two totally different things. Or being attached and being connected are two totally different things. Okay, so let me keep it moving. So when I was at this point of acceptance with my skin, it allowed this, being in this space of accepting that, what if this never happens? What if this never happens? Like I said, it brought me to this place of acceptance within myself, which then brought me to this space of gratitude and being thankful for everything that I did have. So I would say, I'm thankful and I'm grateful to even have a face. I'm grateful to even have skin. Some people don't have skin. Some people have worse skin conditions than I did. So it brought me to this place of gratefulness and gratitude. And when you're in this place of gratitude, you are being thankful for not only what you do have, but thankful for the things that you are wanting and that you are accessing within you. So I may not have had clear skin in that moment, but I was able, through acceptance and gratitude, I was able to access my connection to confidence, to within myself, to worthiness, to all of these things, which then allowed me to truly manifest the clear skin that I have today. So what I'm saying is, just take a moment, and all of your manifestations, just take one moment. This one moment is not going to make you spiral. This one moment is not going to make everything, because at the end of the day, we all know that you are in control. It is your thoughts. And like I said, this process really helped me with my self-concept as well. So I'm asking you guys just to take a moment and imagine and ask yourself, what if everything that I want to manifest, what if I never get it? What if I never get it? Then what? Then what? Are you going to roll over and die? Are you going to be sad and crying and depressed the rest of your life, all because you don't have something in your physical hands? No, you're not. Most of you that are watching this, you're not. You're just going to say, well, it is what it is, and I'm going to choose to live my life anyway. Most of you will say that. So in this state of detachment, of being detached but still connected, and the reason, you guys, this has just been so empowering and so freeing for me, because again, what comes with attachment, or what comes with, how can I say this? when I was in a space of always affirming, and not, please don't take this the wrong way, but always affirming, and I don't want to say it like that because we're always affirming, because every thought is an affirmation. But when I found myself in a space of going outside of me, like making subliminals for myself, or, you know, just all of the many techniques that surround manifestation that help us get into the state, all of these techniques really are just helping us get to a state mentally where our self-concept and our affirmations and inner conversations are aligning to the things that we want. So that's really all they're there for anyway, just to really help us impress our subconscious. We don't need these techniques at all. We can do everything we need to do with just inner conversation and our thoughts that we affirm with anyway. But for me, when I got to this place of freedom and acceptance of self, there's no more timeline, you know? And so I wrote down, in this state of detachment while staying connected to everything that I want. So I may not have physically what I want now, but I do have it internally because I'm connected to it. I'm connected to the feeling because I can access this feeling anytime I want to through my imagination, through my inner conversation. So I wrote, in this state of detachment while staying connected, there's no rush. There's no rush. I used to be like, oh, I want to reach 100,000 subscribers in X amount of time. Like, now I'm in a state, it really don't matter to me when I reach 100,000 subscribers. I know I'm going to get there. I know that I am. One, because I trust myself. I trust the divine. I trust and I know that what I'm feeding my subconscious is exactly what it will show me. So therefore, there's no rush. There's no worry. There's no worry that I'm ever doing anything wrong, that I'm ever thinking anything wrong, because I'm aware of my thoughts. So anytime I think anything outside of what I want to manifest, I revise on the spot and keep it moving. There's no stress. There's no anxiety. There's no panic. There's no lack. There's no timeline. There is nothing. There is just living and being and experiencing and acceptance and awareness. And you're just literally watching everything that you want unfold so naturally, so effortlessly, and there's no resistance. There is literally no resistance when you are in this state of being, when you're in this state of knowing that it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Why is it going to happen? Because I'm the one in control. I'm in control of my thoughts, and my thoughts are what manifest. When you get into this state of acceptance and knowing and detachment and gratitude by simply asking yourself, or by simply accepting that what if it never happens, by asking yourself this question and going through, allowing yourself to feel the feelings of what if I never get this. All you're doing by asking yourself this question, you're taking all of your manifestations off the pedestal. You're taking it all off the pedestal, off the shelf. It's like you're going through on the kitchen table and just knocking everything off because it don't even matter. It doesn't even matter. You're knocking it all off. It doesn't even matter. And that's why I say it's so freeing. Imagine physically just feeling some type of way and knocking everything off the table and putting yourself on that table. That's what asking myself this question has done for me. What if I never get everything that I desire? What if none of my manifestations ever come? Then what? That question alone knocked everything off the pedestal, and this is what you want. Nothing or no one should be on the pedestal but you. But you. You're the only one that should be on this pedestal. And by asking yourself this question, that is exactly what it does. So once everything is off the pedestal, and you feel what it feels like for everything to be off the pedestal, like I said before, it's so empowering. And you're like, you know what? That stuff, it doesn't even matter. Because if it never happens, I'm still me. I'm still here. Nothing can stop me.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
It doesn't matter. I'm still here. I'm still me. I'm still connected to everything that I just knocked off this table. I'm still connected to it through my imagination, through my inner conversation, through my feeling state. I'm still connected. It's still mine. I still have it. I still possess it within me because I'm connected to it, but I'm not attached to it. Right? So not only does it take everything off the pedestal and put yourself on a pedestal, which is what you want to re-empower yourself, but it also leads you back to that trust, and it leads you back to that detachment, and it leads you back to this feeling of nothing matters. You know, a lot of times when we're manifesting, or when you guys are reaching out to me for coaching, you got there's such a there's this energy of now, and it's like, once you knock everything off the pedestal, or once you clean everything off the table, you realize that you still have access to it because you are connected to it. It's not going anywhere. It's within you, not outside of you. It's within you and not outside of you. Then again, there's no rush, and it's so much freedom in that, because you're not competing with anybody. You're not competing with yourself. You can live your life as you please, and knowing that everything you want is not only you can have it, but it's already yours through your connection to it. So the two things I want you guys to take from this video is to detach. Be attached to nothing, but connected to everything. And also to trust 1000%. You can't have one foot in, oh, manifestation works, oh, my thoughts are what manifest, and one step in the 3D, oh, everything is happening to me, I have no control. No, you have to trust in yourself, trust in your subconscious mind, trust in the universe and God 1000%, and know 100% that everything you want, you already have it. You already have it. So now that everything is off the pedestal, you can go about your manifestation journey with ease and effort, and with this effortless attitude and energy, and everything will just kind of flow to you and be attracted to you like a magnet, because now the way that you perceive your manifestation, you've been perceiving it as something that's outside of you, as something that you don't have, as something that, oh, I don't want to ever lose this. And when you have this understanding that you can't ever lose it because you're always connected to it through your imagination, through your inner conversation, through your feeling, then it's just like, whoa, hello, I'm the one in control here. I'm the main character here. What I say goes here. So now when you have these moments where you might spiral, you really hardly ever have those moments. And when you do, you spiral back up so fast because you remember, wait, what am I spiraling for? What am I getting all bent out of shape for? Y'all, I promise you, I've been moving in such a nothing can bother me, I don't care attitude. And it's not that it's not an attitude of I don't care about my manifestations. It's just about the things that would normally trigger me. Nothing triggers me. I'm not triggered. Because for what? I have an understanding. I have a connection. I know what I'm connected to. I know what's mine. And I know that through persistence, it's going to materialize. So what am I getting triggered for? For what? So I'm moving forward with such a nonchalant attitude, y'all, that it's not even funny. And I promise you, in this state, things are happening so effortlessly. I haven't posted on this channel in 3 weeks, and my channel is growing expeditiously, so fast. All of my videos are getting views so fast. Why? It's because I'm no longer in this state of feeling like I have to take action, or I need to do something, or it's like all the chains are off. There's no resistance, because I know who is creating, and I know what is creating, which are my thoughts, which are my dominant beliefs. Okay? And it's my knowing. I'm in a state of 1000% knowing that everything I want is already mine. So I'm not going out in the 3D forcefully trying to make things happen. That's attachment. I'm not forcefully trying to keep things being a certain way. That's attachment. Because guess what? If I lose, I've been seeing people on YouTube, things have been happening. If I lose this channel today, okay, Okay. Now in the past, that would have freaked me out because I was attached to it. But if I lose it now, it's lost physically, but it's not lost internally. And we all know that things are created internally first before they can manifest. So I can lose something physically and not have a care in the world because internally I'm still connected. So I just make another one, and that one too is going to shoot up to 100K. Like, what? So I just really want you guys to be in this energy. And I'm telling you, there was so much power in Anila's video. And just that one sentence alone really was just like, girl, you said it. I had already been on this detachment thing anyway, which is another reason why I really haven't posted on my channel. But that one sentence that she put on her channel, accept that you will never get it and it will come to you. She ain't told the first lie. No lies detected, you guys. And I know that this may sound like whatever, but don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. And I just want you guys to spend one moment, just one moment. This is nothing that I want you to wake up every day and say, oh, what if I never had it? No, because we're going to persist in our knowing that it's already ours. I just want you to do this. This one technique will take everything off the pedestal. And it will put you on the pedestal. And moving forward in that new energy, it's almost like knocking everything off just to put yourself on the table. And it's like a whole new perception of manifestation of your desires, of how you move in the manifestation process altogether. I promise you, it is so empowering. Just try it. Don't knock it until you try it. This is how you become unshakable. This is how you become unmovable. This is how you become unstoppable, unwittable. Okay? Look, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all, this, woo, so powerful. Because I think the problem in manifestation or with the manifestation process is that so many things are on a pedestal. And once you take it all off and put yourself on this pedestal by just taking everything else off, once you take everything off, ain't nothing left anyway but you. There's nothing left but you. And you are the one who should be on the pedestal in the first place. So once you knock everything off, once you do this little technique right here by asking yourself this question, and you're only left with you're the only one left on the pedestal, you're gonna feel like you standing on top of the world. You're gonna feel like you're standing on top of the world, and never again in your conscious manifestation journey will you ever allow anything to be on the pedestal, ever, because you're not attached to none of it, but you know that you're connected to all of it, and it's always yours. It's always yours. Always have been, always will be. It's always yours. So y'all, get everything that you want, okay? Everything that you want is yours. Everything that you desire is already yours. You're already experiencing that. It's already here. It's already yours. It's not coming. It's not on its way. It's not, it's not any of those things. It's here and now through your connection to it. So all you got to do is plug in, tap in to your imagination, to your inner conversations, to what you are telling yourself, whatever you are feeding. Like I said in my last video, whatever you are feeding to the printer, knowing that whatever you put on the copy machine is what's going to come out, a duplicate. So whatever you are telling yourself is going to be duplicated and shown to you, and you will experience that in your 3D reality. So just know that you're connected to it all and you're not attached to any of it. Let me know how this works for you guys. Because it has worked wonders for me. As you can see, I'm super passionate about it. Be sure to check out Anila Sita's video. I love that video. I love her for this. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Sending nothing but peace, love, and blessings. Oh, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, please. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.